Hi guys, today I'm going to give my thoughts, opinions and everything else on Akranae by Lynette Noni. Here is the book. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it a little pretty book? So yeah, points for pretty cover. This was released by Pentara Press, as you can see right here. And yeah, this is been described as a combination as Harry Potter, X-Men, and a lot of those types of things. And in some aspects, Narnia, that's what it is. Some aspects, yes. Other aspects, I don't think so. But let's get into the review. If you just want my recommendation to buy it or pick it up, yes, buy this. It should be sitting on your shelf. It's a 5 out of 5 magical doors, or a bite rating from CB Studios. And yeah, that is my recommendation. If you have it, then and that's all you need, then thank you for watching. If not, please stay and I'll explain the reasons why I pick up this book. So put the book there. The first is that even though it claims to be a mixture of Harry Potter, Narnia and X-Men, some aspects, like with the girl going through the door to find this new world, yes, but others, especially like with X-Men, it's not really there. Like, they have powers, but they have powers in Harry Potter as well. So I like the premise of it, is that this girl travels through this door and goes off into this new world after being dumped at a boarding school because her parents are travelling to where they have no contact with her or whatever else. The premise on its own was intriguing. I liked the idea. It was well executed as well. Her writing style was really easy and I flew through this book. Like, I read the majority of it on an airplane. And then I put off finishing it until December because I didn't want to finish reading it, because then I'd have to wait until the sequel came out. And this book was good, so I didn't want to do that. The characters, Alex, I was back and forth with her. Sometimes I liked her, sometimes she just got on my nerves just a teensy bit. But for the situation that she was put in, she handled it really, really well. My favourite character, and this comes to no surprise since I've been blasting about this character on Twitter, was Jordan. Jordan was the most entertaining character to me in this book. He was funny, he was witty, he was snarky, he was just all these things that I like in a character, and he just blew himself out of the water in this book. I loved his sections, I love his interactions with Alex and his best friend Bear, and that it just reminded me of a cross between Kyo from Fruits Basket, with the snarkiness and the sarcasm sometimes, and then Adrian from Vampire Academy with the, obviously, you know, good looks, charm, whatever else. His best friend Bear was also entertaining. I loved the two of them together. Alex, I did like her a lot, but as I said, there were a few moments in the book where I was not really keen on her. So yes, the first few chapters are setting up the world and, you know, getting to know the characters, but the real meat of the book is in the middle, when Alex is finally adjusting to a new life at Akarnae Academy. And it's glorious. She gets used to having this ability and this power, and she goes through the coolest library by far in a book. Like, I think Hogwarts is a close second, but this library was awesome. And then there's a character called, it's a suit of armour that comes to life, and he is entertaining as well. It's just a really good book, and it's a really fun time. I must admit, when it came time for her to choose whether to stay or whether to go back, when she was like, she chose it, but I didn't think that we were connected enough with her world and her parents to really feel the weight of her decision. Like, the parents didn't really connect with the reader, or at least not for me, so I didn't think that was that much of a big decision. But Others who read it might find it different, but yeah. Some points were a bit clunky and I've had to reread a bit of it just to get a better understanding, but again, that's a personal issue. Won't be a problem for any of you guys because you guys are really, really smart. The next thing is the ending. This is probably one of the best first books I've read, because some of my issues with first books is that it's like a TV part of an episode. You're trying to shove all this information into a pilot episode. If you know that you're going to have a second episode, that's different, but I think the fact that I didn't know if there was a sequel coming, but she sort of balanced introducing these characters, introducing the world, and leaving the ending open enough for a sequel, but still, if it was a standalone. I think that is really cool. This book and another book, which I'll recommend at the end of this video, really do sort of set up this world and characters, but leave it open enough so even if a sequel doesn't happen, it's still an enjoyable ride. You're not left with the, like with TV shows when they're like, read the novels to find out what happens while we're making the next season, or in Japanese TV shows where it's like, read the comic book to find out what happens next. I love when books are a perfect balance of being able to be a standalone and also be a series at the same time. I'm really happy with those types of books. And so with all that in mind, I once again give Akarnae a 5 out of 5 magical doors and a recommendation to buy it. It is a very well start off novel for a series, or a very, very good wrapping up standalone. There's enough there to keep you interested, with only a few minor issues that vary from person to person. And for a recommendation for a work similar to this, I recommend Into the Mist by Celine Connolly. It is similar in the fact that this girl has to move somewhere different and adjust to a new life away from what she's known, and it involves magic and it involves various characters who you come to know. It also does a good job of balancing information with, the length that it is. It is shorter than Akranae, but it is, again, another strong entry into a trilogy. And that was my review of Illuminae. Thank you for watching so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!